Hello, and welcome to Custom Budgeting. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for your ongoing support. We are doing our fortnightly cash stuffing today, so it will be a slightly longer video. But before I start that, I just want to thank all of my subscribers. I have had so many new people subscribing in the last couple of weeks, so thank you so much. I hope you are enjoying the content. I hope you are enjoying following along our journey. So thank you so much. Okay, let's work out what we have got. I did pre-count everything, and we should have a total here of $1,170, but we are actually cash stuffing $1,450, but I have already done groceries and I have already done petrol. So those little things have brought it down, but our actual stuffing for the fortnight is $1,450. But in prop notes, we have got 1, 2, 300, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So $450 in prop notes. We have got $50 in a $50 note. In 20, so we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 300. My goodness, that got me then. I was trying to think of what I was counting. All right, in tens, we have got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30. So 230. And in fives, we have got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 140. So $1,170 here in front of us. I might just move them all forward by one. And I am not 100% sure where my other tray has gone. So if you've been watching for a while, I usually will have a tray for prop notes and a tray for cash. But I have no idea where the other tray's gone. So I'm just going to have to leave them there like that. Okay, let's start. Expenses, we need to unstuff. So there is not a lot of rollover left this week. We have got $5 from groceries and $5 from petrol. That is it. Drinks is empty, miscellaneous is empty, and buffer is empty. And I think coins is empty too. So usually this rollover would get added into our savings challenges. It is still getting added to our savings challenges, but it is going to get added to our 2K challenge. Okay. So I'm just going to put that over to the side because that will go into our, what did I call it? Our challenges. All right, so food is getting $45 because that is what was left. So that is all we have left for this week. Fuel is getting $35 because that is what is left. And hopefully we won't need to spend that. All right, drinks is getting $40. So this category has changed a little bit. It will now be getting $40 a week instead of a fortnight. This is our treats, and that is getting a $50. And our buffer is getting $10, and that is empty. All right, so that is our actual day-to-day expenses. All right. Let's start with, I'm just going to go down the list of what I've got written because otherwise I'm going to get confused. So we'll start with our life binder. So date night is getting a 5. So that is now 10. So nothing to cross off yet. All right. Her spending is getting $40. Oh, there we go. His spending is already in his bank account. Anniversary is getting a 5. So let's see what that has now got. That has got 10, 20, 30, $40. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we can cross color in one more. And our anniversary's September next year. So we've still got quite a while. We don't do gifts or anything. I'm just saving. We usually just do like a nice dinner. That's all we really do. Work is getting 5. So that has now got 15 in it. Cash buffer. This is getting 30. So $30 into cash buffer. Let's go with a 5, a 10, 15, 20, and we'll do one of these ones. 30. So I have taken a little bit. Some of our categories you'll find have changed. I've taken some out and added higher amounts into others. Just we did a reassessment again because sorry, chemist is getting 10. The last cash stuffing video I did, what's that got? Sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, nothing to color in. The last cash stuff, oh my goodness, if I can speak. The last cash stuffing proper video I did was the first one after hubby's pay rise. So we hadn't actually sat down yet to reassess how we thought the new budget and everything was working. So we did that the other day. 10, 20, $30 in dental. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So yeah, we did that the other day, and there was a couple of categories that we've gone, okay, we're now starting to overspend in these. Drinks was one of them. So what we've done is just sort of reassessed and gone, okay, well, instead of dipping into the cash buffer to cover drinks, let's just up drinks. So that's where the extra 20 come from. So we lowered cash buffer from 50 down to 30, but added that extra 20 into the drinks category, just to hopefully stop jumping through different categories to cover things. Optical is starting to get 5. My daughter and I are both actually due for an eye check, but that's okay. We're just going to slow and steady start to save that one up. All right. Oh my, I've just knocked every single binder. Oh dear. Okay. Family. This one is a little bit, I don't think there's anything in this binder. Dining out is getting 15. So, I think it was last week. I don't really know, guys. I said we were going out over the weekend to do a bunch of family things before the kids all went back to school. We went bowling. And for a family of 5, it was $245 to go bowling. Now, I will admit that Family Fun is getting 20. That was, we did 2 games of, like, we got the deal at, I don't even know, I think it's AMF. We had it's like a 55 per person deal that gave you 2 games of bowling, $40 credit for the arcade, and a $20 food credit. So the value was, like, for one person was quite good. You got nearly, over $100 worth of value for $55. But when you had 5 people, and we got so flustered when we were standing there because they're like, well, you can do this, or you can do it this way, or you can do it this way. And I'm like, oh my God, we just want to go bowling. We just want to have some fun. And $30, $40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, in the end, hubby's like, just 5 of us for bowling. And she's like, oh, do the adults want the arcades? And we're like, no, we don't want the arcade. So then she put us through as separate 2 games of bowling, which ended up being nearly the same price as the $55 deal. So I said to hubby, we should have just him and I got that deal as well, and the kids could have had the extra $40 credit. It was a sure module. But anyway, it was a really good day. But yeah, expensive. I had not realized how expensive just bowling is. Day trips is getting 10. But yeah, so we did have to empty nearly every category out of our Family Fun binder to cover bowling. We also went to the night markets with my brother and his kids the night before. So that was really nice to have a bit of family time. So yeah, we did a few fun things. But that's why this binder is pretty much empty at the moment. But that is what the money is for. So camping has now got $10, $20, $30, $40. And this will most likely just get added, I would say, to our 2K holiday challenge. Like, depending how close we get to it being completed by the time we need it done, I will probably, if I need to, just add that camping, even day trip money into that challenge. Okay, so that is that binder done. Let's jump to kids. I need to concentrate with this one, so I'm going to talk less. Maybe. We will see. Okay, I haven't even unstuffed this. So that needs to be unstuffed. I paid for my daughter's camp the other day. I haven't cleaned off the tracker, so that's fine. I will do that. But that is getting $10 to start for next year. Uniforms is getting a 5. And that's not the right texture. Okay, so we can color in a 5. So this binder, we have also upped a few categories or even just started adding into some of them. Photos is getting 10. Now, I have got my youngest, she is only 3.5 at preschool. Her school photos are in 2 weeks. Look, I'm not whinging, but the company doesn't give you multiple options. If you have one child at the service, it's $45. If you have 2 children, it's whatever the next deal price is. If you have 3, it's the next. If you have 4, it's the next. You can't, there's not multiple options. So if I want her preschool photos, it's $45. I don't have a choice of just buying one photo or buying one digital or, oh yeah, I wasn't overly, like, obviously I'm going to do it. It's her first preschool photos, but I thought that there should be a little bit more option. I haven't cleaned that one off either, but school holidays has now got $15. Yeah, like, it's $45 or nothing. And yeah, I wasn't overly impressed with that, to be honest. I would have liked to, like, I would have got the biggest package anyway for their first years. I always do. But yeah, just to have that option of, I can't afford that this year, I'll just get one. $10, $20, $30, $45 in back to school. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. But yes, anyway, that's my little whinge. I did say something to the preschool and they're like, oh, if you're worried, we can speak to them and see if they can do a cheaper. And I said, it's not about the money. It's not about the price. I said, it would just be nice to have some options on what to purchase, not just being told it's this or nothing. Fundraising. Okay, I spent all the fundraising money last week. The kids had to pay for Grandparents' Day morning tea, so that has been paid for. School miscellaneous is getting a 5. I don't know where I took the 5, what I used the 5 that was in here for, but it's got it again now. Clothing is getting $20, and this is going to be getting spent probably very soon on some summer clothing. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20. This is also a category I am looking at upping. So this has now got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. With 3 girls, clothing is always constantly something that they are needing. So I will be upping that one. Sport is getting a 5. I haven't cleaned all these trackers off. I thought I'm just going to keep them going until I catch back up. They don't always get spent a lot. So phones is getting a 10. And this is saving up for my daughter's phone plans for next year. 10, 20, 35. So they are about $130 for the year each. Technology. What is tech getting? 5. A lot of these are just getting 5, but $5 slow and steady, it all adds up. if you watch those Monday minis, by the time a lot of them are finished, you've got $30, $40 that's bang into one category. So those 5s definitely do add up. Ooh. Kids Future is also getting a 5. This is a new category. It's just something I'm not saving for anything in particular for their future. Like, I'm not saying it's a car. I'm not saying it's a house. I just wanted to start putting something away for their future. Yeah. And pocket money, once again, I have been very slack with handing it out, but that is getting $30 this week as well. So I do need to give them their past pocket money, and I'll switch out the 5s that they've already got for 10s. Okay, so that is the kids binder, and that is getting very, very chunky. So I'm thinking of splitting it into kids and school, but we will see. I don't know what binder this one. I think it was out of family. All right, let's move on to bills. Boring bills. I am actually, why is that not sitting flat? There we go. All right, so bills get stuffed with prop money, and that is because all of the money sits in our account ready to pay the bills. All right, so we are adding, ooh, I think it's this texter. We are adding, no, it is not this texter. That's right, it is now. $60 into power. Now, I am curious to see what we have in here. Okay, so 1, 2, 250, 3, 20, 30, 40. That is fantastic. Our bill is not due, like our billing cycle finishes in 6 days, and we are sitting currently at $280. We have one of those smart meters, so I can tell what we're sitting at daily. So $280, and we have got a $75 credit sitting there from the government. So really our bill is going to be just over 200, and we've already got 3, I can't remember what I said, but 3 something, 340 I think it was, sitting there already. So that is that bill already covered, working on the one after. Water is getting 60. I haven't cleaned the tracker. Gas is getting its usual 30, and again, I haven't cleaned the tracker. I need to probably check all these, don't I, before I film. So 1, 2, 20, 30, 40, 50, so 250 in gas. I don't think that's going to be enough. Honestly, the gas bills are just ridiculous at the moment. Subscriptions is getting a 5, so that is now 20. This is for next year's yearly subscriptions. So all of our monthly, fortnightly, all of those subscriptions get paid before I work out all of our cash. So yeah, they're already paid. This is just saving up for next year's. Council rates is getting 80. So 50, 60, 70, 80. And that has now got 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I don't think they're due again until January. Or is it December? I can't remember. Strata is getting nothing because I didn't realize I short paid them. So they rang me the other day. They're like, Nat, just letting you know your bill for the first time in 9 years is actually in arrears. And I did not realize. So I quickly fixed them up. So future bills is getting $10. So that has now got 30. And again, I don't know what I'm saving that for, whether it's to maybe cover some of next year's bills, whether I'm going to use it more as a bill buffer if power, water and things go high. I don't really know. I just wanted to be saving something for that future bills. Home insurance is getting $20. These are other ones that hubby and I did decide to lower. So they were getting about 25. Oh, and that house is going to be multicolored. That's really annoying. So what's that? That's 15. Oh, what did I put in? Another half. I'll have to change these amounts now, I think. It was getting 25, but we've lowered all of the insurance is down to 20. We just thought it'll only leave us a tiny bit short, and we can make that up with like challenges, or when we're starting to get close to needing to pay those bills, we can just stop paying Spa, for example, and pay that one instead. But again, we just wanted that money elsewhere for now. So Spa is getting 5, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and that is at 100. That is really good. I might actually cap that at 100. I don't think we need too much more than that. I'm pretty stocked up at the moment, but I might do a quick assessment of what I have and go from there. So household is getting a 10. And this will get spent soon too. I need to buy a new toaster. One of the springs on one side of our toaster has broken, so it only one half pops back up. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75 in household. That's getting nice. Garden maintenance is going to get a 5. I do want to cash condense some of these 5s. They just get so chunky. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $35 in garden. So there is garden. And Costco is also getting a 5. So that has now got 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 125 now in Costco. And Decor is not getting anything for now. Oh God, that is bills. Car. I don't even know. What are we sitting at? 20 minutes. All right. So my Rego car is blue. My Rego is getting 20. So what hubby and I also have decided is with the Regos and insurances. So there's the 2 car Regos, 1 car insurance, 1 house insurance. We are actually going to, once these get to 100, put it back into the bank and go to prop money. So we just thought these are very long-term, like we've got 12 months before my car rego's due again. So there's no point just putting $20 cash in here every week. We would prefer that 20 in the bank every week, earning us interest and offsetting our home loan. I know it's only $20, but $20 offsetting your home loan over 30 days or earning you interest over 30 days can add up. Oh, wrong color. It can add up. So once we get them to 100, that's what we're going to do. But the others that are like regularly in and out sort of spending won't change. So car insurance now has $70 in it. Oh. Go back in. Hubby's car rego has got 20. I don't have a tracker for him. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So his rego is actually due in December, but we get reimbursed for his rego, so I'm not stressed about that at all. Caravan is getting 15. This one's rego isn't due until March. 10, 20, 30, 45. And that's only like $300. So I'm not worried about that one either. Servicing. My car just had a service literally last week. So we have got 6 months now to save up the next $260 for the next service. Ooh. So that has now got 15. Ooh, okay, can you go? This one is tires. So there is a story to this dashboard. The one that I originally put in, I had spelt tires wrong, and thank you to Amanda at Mum Wife Budget Life because she let me know. I had already noticed it, but I'd forgotten to change it. Anyway, now I cannot find the correct one. I've made it, I printed it, I laminated it. Now I can't find it. So I'm going to have to go and remake it because I have got no idea what I've done with it. So yeah, tires has now got $15. Car care has got 5. And travel, which is our tolls, is getting 20. So that is getting another 20. So this one is just to, once we sort of complete it, I'm just going to put it into the toll account to top it up. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 in tolls. So we have got a decent buffer in there already. I think there's like $1,500 buffer in our toll account. And that, like I said, that'll just top it up sort of thing. I tend to use like our M5 cashback scheme and whatnot whenever we get that back, or the toll relief cashback. I usually just put them straight back into the toll account anyway. So that is literally just to top it up where needed. All right, Charlie. Her birthday is getting $40. Oops. And I need to work this out because some of this is cash, some of this is prop. But that has now got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140. Is that right? 140? Yeah, 140. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, and 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so I won't color in anything off that one. I need to make some more of these for everyone else. Ellie is getting 10. Oh, goodness. So she has now got $30. All right. Parties. That is getting a 5. And what I'm calling this parties is going to be for like their birthday dinners. So usually I try to either take it out of this or take it out of the family fun dinner category. But that's why dinners in family fun only got 15 instead of 20, because that 5 I have added into here to cover their birthday dinners. And I might even 5 and make it 10 and 10, because we don't need a lot in that family dinners because we now have treats in our regular expenses. So the treats can cover any dinners, like if we buy takeaway or something like that. And if not, the other one is just sort of to top it up. But I want to be covering birthday dinners out of here. So that is that little change. Valentine's Day is getting a 10. So we can color in 2 more hearts. So this one hopefully will actually be getting semi-close to, I don't know actually, let's count it before I say it's getting close. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We're halfway. So not quite close. We're halfway. That one I'm just stopping at 100. Because we just buy our 3 girls something little, and then we just do like we buy some groceries and do a nice dinner at home. Easter is getting a 5. So next pay, the amounts for these ones will all change, because what I'm doing is sort of that snowball effect. As Halloween is our next event, it gets the most, then Valentine's Day gets the next, and then Easter. And obviously once Halloween's over, our next event would be Valentine's Day, then Easter, then so it sort of snowballs them. 10, 20, 35. Sort of snowballing them. I'm hoping that way I will eventually, by this time next year, be able to be like 1 or 2 events ahead of where we need to be. Gifts is getting 5. This is currently empty. I had to spend last week my brother's birthday, so I bought him just a couple of like lotto tickets and scratchies, and my daughter's best friend's 10th birthday, so I bought her some stuff from Sports Girl and that. Halloween. So this will be the last time we are cash stuffing Halloween, and it is getting $15. Why have I still got $15 left? I've missed a category somewhere. That's okay. That's a later problem. We can work that out. Okay. So Halloween has now got $50, $60, $70, $80, $95. You know what? I'm going to put that 5 in here. And that is now 100. So that is now, Halloween is now fully funded. So all I need to use that for is to buy, I think my youngest needs a costume this year, and some chocolates and stuff. That 10, give me one quick little second. I don't know where. I'm going to have to go back and watch and see where I've missed it from, because everything was accounted for. If not, I'll just add it to challenges and it'll all come back around. So Christmas is getting $170. So let's put, see, this frustrates me with some categories being cash, some being props. All right, let's put, all right, we'll do 70 into you and I, and we'll do the 100 into gifts, because I want to start being able to buy gifts. So you and I has got 50, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, and $15 in you and I. So 215, and in gifts, oh gosh, gifts has got 250, 60, 70, 80, 280 in gifts. So I can start, and actually, hang on. While I'm here, I need to take 100 out of presents 1, because when I was at Sports Girl the other day buying presents for Lexi's friend, I bought a couple of things for her for Christmas as well. So that is our cash stuffing. I will go back and try and work out where this $10, I have not put it, because everything was accounted for before I started. So I've obviously missed something. Probably because I've been talking so much. I do apologize. But that is our cash stuffing today. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was a long video. Thank you for staying with me. If you got all the way to the end, leave me a little green frog. Let me know you got all the way there. And I will see you tomorrow for Monday Minis. Bye.